Welcome back to another video. We are back. We are playing Backyard Football 2002. In the last one, we went up against the Melonheads, and they were actually able to put up 25 on us, which is the most points we've allowed all season. But we still won it pretty comfortably. I mean, if you take away that fourth quarter, I think we were up 37-7 going into the quarter. So we did give up a lot in that fourth quarter, but we were still way ahead. So we were never really in danger of losing. But I know a lot of people are saying that, you know, they want to see me use new plays. I saw some people suggesting that maybe I only use one play at a time. But what I did do for this one, for this episode, is I completely changed the playbook. So every play that is in the playbook for this new game is completely different. I got rid of all the plays, except for kicking, obviously, like field goals and stuff. But I completely revamped the playbook. It's all new passing plays, so we'll see if that changes anything, makes it a little bit harder. I'm going to try and spread out the plays a lot. I'm not going to just spam the same play. We'll see if that makes it a little more interesting. But we are going up against the Arizona Cardinals in this one. They are 5-3, so they are firmly in a playoff spot, I would have to believe. Not firmly, but they are in a playoff spot. They are the last wild card, game ahead of the Eagles, I suppose, for that last playoff spot. They're in a three-way tie with the Niners, Lions, and themselves. So it should be an interesting one. We are going to hop in here to this one, and I will go through the playbook with you guys. Defensively, I mean, I don't really care too much about it for defensively, but offensively, as you can see, these are our plays. We got drum roll in there, do-si-do, crazy legs, roll over. I actually need to change this short sweep one because I think that's one that has been in there before. So let's, I don't know, what should we add in here what should we replace for short sweep? I don't think any of these are going to work, if I'm being honest. These all look very confusing, very complicated. We'll go choo-choo. Why not? Choo-choo is going to replace the short sweep. But anyways, we also got jump ball, what am I, roly-poly, elbow grease, mixed nuts, and go, stop, go. So these are our plays that we're going to run for this game. There are a lot more plays, so I could even change it up again for the next one. These are just some. There's a ton of plays, honestly, in the playbook. But yeah, that's what we are going to roll for this one. We'll just save that for the playbook right now. But yeah, I think we're looking pretty good here. We're going to leave everything the same. No real reason to change anything up. Billie Jean at QB. We are going to get Keisha back in there, running back to start the game, although she's playing a little bit down, it looks like. Dimitri at center. Reese and Kenny have been killing it at receiver, and Ashley and Angela. So, yep, that is the team we are going to roll with for this one. Week number 9 against the Arizona Cardinals. Can we stay undefeated? Let's find out.
Greetings! Are you ready for another action-packed edition of Backyard Football? I know I am. We've got snow here at Cactus Gulch. Today's matchup features a couple of conference rivals. The Arizona Cardinals quarterbacks are having a field day against this team, against the Amazing Armadillos. There are soccer teams that score more than these guys. This is Sunny Day. I'm joined here today by someone who, as a player, was twice voted MVP of the injured reserve, Chuck Downfield.
Thanks, Sonny. There's nothing like an old-fashioned game of, what do you call it again?
Football?
Where? I'd just like to remind everyone that this portion of today's broadcast is brought to you by Mutton Chops, the official dog food of Backyard Football. Try Mutton Chops dog food, because dog food's not just for dogs anymore. These teams don't play each other very much, so you gotta enjoy it while you can. It's been a tough season for the Ponies.
All right, let's see some football, shall we?
All right, we're playing in the snow. We are at the Cactus Gulch. Was not really expecting it to snow in the Gulch, but here we are. Cardinals, Armadillos. And we are getting the ball first. So let's see what these. Let's see if this new playbook can handle the snow here. It should be a little bit of a slower game, as you can see. The players are moving a little slower than they normally would. But look at these. Yeah, we got some new plays here. We got some new plays. We're going to try roly-poly. See if this does anything.
First down and 20.
I don't even... Oh, Keisha was wide open.
Guns it, and it drops
I mean,
incomplete.
one, it's new plays that I'm trying to figure out, and two, everyone's moving slow. So we're gonna have to figure it out. Let's try mixed nuts here. Mixed nuts. We're gonna go mixed nuts here.
Holy moly.
I think we got Keisha.
Just burrowed
We
up
got
the
her.
offensive
What a
line.
throw from Billie Jean. Keisha off to the races. Inside the 30, inside the 20. Broken tackle inside the 10. Keisha Phillips all the way down inside the 1-yard line.
Another
What a
first
play.
down.
Mixed nuts getting us down here. We're going to go sneaky cube. It's technically not QB dive. It basically is, but it's a new play. So Billie Jean, not in there apparently.
Second down.
Don't know how that's not a touchdown, but we're going to run it back. I mean, I don't really know what else to play call this close to the goal line here.
Dragged down.
Man, we're not getting in. All right. All right, we're not getting in that way, I guess. I think, all right, we're going to go choo-choo. We're gonna roll with choo-choo here, see if we can get in this way.
It will be Keisha.
Keisha does not get in. All right, so this is a problem here. I'm not really sure how we're supposed to get in to this end zone. We lost 5 yards on that play. What do we even call here? We're gonna go elbow grease. We're gonna go elbow grease. Try and get in this for this touchdown. Kenny's wide open. He dropped it. He dropped the ball. That was an open touchdown for Kenny, and he drops it. Wow. I mean, that's just so disappointing. We had first and goal literally like on the 0-yard line, and we don't get in. That is unfortunate. I mean, some of those plays were working, though. Kenny, though, kind of redeems himself. Not really, but like he does get the interception there, so we get the ball back. We're going to go do-si-do here. See if we can get this ball into the end zone. We got Reese. A little too far. A little too far for Reese in the do-si-do. Let's just try jump ball. We're just going to try jump ball, try and get in this end zone. Oh, I mean, everyone's open. Oh, my. I don't know if that was a little too far on my part, if that was a drop. Everyone was open. All right, we're going to go, stop, go. See if we can get in this end zone here. Keisha's open. Keisha Phillips, and that is going to be a touchdown. Let's go. Keisha Phillips on the go, stop, go. I mean, to be honest, we never really ran plays with 3 wide receiver sets. We really only run plays this season with Kenny and Reese, so Keisha Phillips is actually getting some reception and receiving yards in this one. All right, let's see if Angela can make this extra point here. It looks good, and it is. And the Armadillos strike first. 7-0 lead here. We needed that. We got the ball first, so obviously we had to score first. But, I mean, with this snow, everyone's moving slow right now, so this is going to be a different kind of slower game than what we're used to seeing. They only really ran one. I mean, not really. They did only run one play on their first drive. Kenny with the interception, so we'll see what kind of offense. They got some big receiver. I mean, their whole team is big. Good tackle by Angela, but like, I mean, look at the physiques, the body archetypes of these players, these kids. They are all big-bodied receivers, big-body players. Maybe can be a matchup problem is Jimmy off the deflection, and the Cardinals are going to get a power up.
Somebody's been practicing.
Yeah, they might have some mismatches on us. They're going up top to Jimmy, and he's got it again off another deflection. Jimmy is just having his way with our corners right now, off these deflections and these ricochets. They're going up top to Jimmy again, but this time Kenny Kawaguchi says no more of that. He comes away with the interception. Let's go, beautiful. All right, we're going to go roly-poly here.
First and 20.
There's just, I mean, the receivers got open, but we just didn't have enough time to get rid of that one. All right, what other plays? We're going to go what am I?
Second down.
Only 2 receivers on this route, but we're still going to try it. We do have Kenny wide open here, but he falls. He slips. Blows a tire on that one. Completely falls out of the picture. And we are in 3rd and long situation. We're going to go back to the do-si-do here. We're going up top. I mean, that's good. That's too far. Had to get rid of that. Did not want to take the safety, so we are going to have to punt the ball. Yeah, I mean, we're still, like I said, we got a new playbook. We're trying out some new plays, so, we don't really have any go-tos at the moment. And honestly, I might consider changing up the playbook again. Look, everyone's falling right now. No one can find their footing in the snow here.
I've seen better returns.
This might be a low-scoring game. Might just be a defensive kind of game.
The Cardinals will
They do have a power-up, though, which I'm a little worried about. And they are going to use it there, but I'll take that. You know what? If they're going to use their power-up and only get 16 yards, not even a first down, I think we're okay with that.
42.
But, yeah, you guys let me know how you feel about the new playbook. Oh, no, Jimmy! Jimmy, and Kenny's not going to catch him. Jimmy with a huge touchdown right there as he falls into the end zone. Jimmy Rockfish having himself quite the first half as the Cardinals have a chance to tie this one up. Yeah, let me know how you guys feel about the new playbook. If you want me to run with these plays for a little bit, or I could honestly, there's enough plays in that playbook where I could go next game with another completely new playbook. As they make the extra point, honestly thought that was gonna miss off the initial arrow point, but Marcus does get it through. We have 30 seconds left here to try and get one on the board. That's a great kick. Uh-oh. It's freezing up a little bit here. Reese, can we get this ball? Uh-oh. All right, he does get the ball. Uh-oh, we are having some technical difficulties here, folks. Reese breaks the tackle, breaks another tackle, but he finally goes down. All right, come on. Come on, game. All right, hopefully that's enough of, or that's all the technical difficulties. We're going to go jump ball here. We just need to push the ball down the field, hopefully. We got some players open, but this snow is really getting to us right now. The snow is really affecting us. We just cannot find our footing. Literally. We got Kenny, but we could not get the ball. Yeah, I'm starting to realize these rollouts are just, just not about that rollout life. We're going to go back to the mixed nuts. This was the only play that really worked for us earlier in the game. And we do have Keisha, but she drops it. Our players are gassed right now. We just need to get to halftime to regroup, honestly, because right now our players are just dead tired. Just going to have to play some solid defense here. End of the first half. Everyone's just falling down. Dimitri just can't get up. Dimitri's just making snow angels right now. Oh, fumble! Oh, that would have been huge. We could have got the ball right there. 3 seconds left. Just don't want to give up a touchdown here, and we'll take the tie game going into halftime. Oh no! Oh, all right. We make the tackle.
We've reached the midpoint of this contest. At the half, it's all tied up in this tough defensive battle. 7-7.
I've seen more action watching rocks grow. Now's the part of the show where we take a peek into our viewer mailbag. Here's a letter from Susie Purton, age 7, from Picklesworth, Indiana. She writes, Dear Chuck, what's the difference between a quarterback and a quarterback? Well, Susie, the difference between a quarterback and a quarterback is usually between $15 and $20 million.
Let's get back to the game.
All right, so, not a great first half. I know we're trying out some new plays, but still, hopefully this halftime break, our players can come out with some fresh energy, some fresh legs, and hopefully we can pull through in the second half. But we're going to have to have a good stand here on defense. That's a great kick. That's a fantastic kick right there from Angela. Hans just can't even get up right now. He's going back. What is this? What just happened? What did you guys see what just happened there? He back. I don't even know. He just kept falling backwards and got an extra 20 yards out of it. That's crazy. That was some weird glitch stuff, man. I don't know. But anyways, just need we need a quick 3 and out here on this drive. Oh man, This snow is just really... We just can't stay upright.
Going to the air. That's
Oh, Kenny couldn't come away with that interception. They got a power up. It's not good, man. Not good. Not good. We're gonna have to give Kenny some help over there. Really, that's just what they keep going to. They just keep throwing over there, Jimmy. They're gonna run it here, but we're gonna make the tackle. Third and short. 3rd and 1 here. We can stop them here.
The Cardinals.
Give ourselves a chance. Oh no. Oh no. This is a yeah.
Running back is completely invincible. Can anyone stop him?
The 40.
No. All right. Ellie. We didn't give up the touchdown. That's big. We didn't give up the touchdown. That is pretty big. They have another. They have a tornado too. How do they have so many power ups? That's crazy. All right. We got it. We got to shade over on Jimmy. They keep throwing over to Jimmy. How did he come? How did he come away with that? I mean, we shaded over we shaded Keisha over there, try to give her some help, but Jimmy's just on another level right now. We just cannot stop him. And Marcus comes down with it off all these deflections, all these ricochets, and the Cardinals just keep coming away with these jump balls. It's kind of crazy. We need like a big interception or something. I don't know. And Jimmy comes down with it. Nice. I'm telling you, this is a mismatch right now. These big body receivers, we just can't guard them. They're winning all these jump balls right now. And Jimmy's having himself a crazy game. We are now down by 6 here. Not good. We really needed anything but that on the first drive. And Marcus knocks it through. All right. All right, you guys wanted more of a challenge. We certainly have more of a challenge in this one. We are in a facing adversity, I think, for the first time this season. We're just going to have to find a way to make it work with this playbook. We do have a couple power-ups. Honestly, those aren't even great power-ups. They're okay, but not guaranteed touchdowns or anything. But we're going to go back to the jump ball here. All right, we got to get something here. There we go. Come on, Reese. Run, Reese. Run. Run. Don't get caught at the 40. Oh, he's going to get caught. Ahmed is catching up. Ahmed is going to catch up for sure. Down to the 10. Down to the 12, actually. But that's a big play. Needed that one for sure. Definitely needed it. Let's try What Am I? See if this can get anyone open here. I mean, we got Reese open. He can't get up, though. He falls down and cannot get back up. Needed a life alert on that one. Unfortunately, we didn't have it. So let's try the elbow grease. Man, this snow is really presenting problems for us. We got Reese open. Reese Worthington, touchdown. That's a big answer. That's a big drive for Reese Worthington right there. Big response. Do we go for 2 or do we kick the extra point? I think we go for 2. I mean, I don't know. It's snowing. It's risky. I'm going for 2. I'm going for 2. I'm a risky kind of guy. We're going back to mixed nuts. Mixed nuts here. Try to take this lead. We got something. Reese Worthington and the Armadillos retake the lead, 15-14. All right, we got the lead. That's good. That's a big 2-point conversion right there. Big drive from Reese Worthington, but this game is far from over. Hans picks up the ball, but he's falling down. I mean, what is happening? No! That's crazy. That is just crazy. He gets so many extra yards falling backwards like that. It's just, what are you going to do?
The Cardinals have it at 25.
Oh, they're going up to... Oh, these receivers... I'm saying it all game. These receivers are just too big for us. We cannot guard them. These their entire lineup is like these big body receivers. We just can't stop them. I think it's a tornado. No. They're going to roll out. And they got the first. It scares me that they're moving the ball without using power-ups. They still have a power-up in their disposal. Who knows how many power-ups they have. This is just not good. What? Jimmy on another deflection. Fumble, though! That's a huge fumble. Jimmy with the deflection again and gets the catch, but fumble. Was that Angelo who caused it? I couldn't see. We're going to try roly-poly again. This hasn't really worked, but we're going to try it out. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that to work. It hasn't worked all game. Why would it work now?
It'll be second down.
Do-si-do, I guess. I don't know. I'm forgetting which plays I've used a lot. I mean, I think I've used all of them at this point. All right, we got Kenny. Kenny Kawaguchi, what a throw, what a catch. That's going to be a first down and more. That's a big play right there. It's a big first down. Needed it. Definitely needed it. All right, let's try What Am I again? Just see if we can get someone open here. All right, we got Reese. We got Reese. Come on, everyone's falling down. Everyone's falling down. Reese Worthington. No, how is that not a touchdown at the one again? We're in the same situation. We're going to go back to Sneaky Cube. This might be a mistake. We're going to try it again here. I mean, the whole... I don't even know, man. I just don't know how these aren't touchdowns. We'll try the choo-choo again. See if we can just break a tackle. I don't even know.
It will be Keisha up the
Nope, that was just never going to work. All right. So choo-choo is just not the move, guys. We're going to have to get rid of choo-choo. It's just not the move. Let's try elbow grease. Let's try and get in.
On the Armadillos, 5-yard line.
Oh, Kenny! What a touchdown off the deflection. That was such a bad... That was a bad read. That was a bad... Well, I don't know if it was a bad read, but it was a bad throw. I threw it right to the defender. All right, we're going to go for 2 and try to put this one away. If we go up by 2 scores, I think we're good. If we go up by 2 scores, I think we got it. We're going to go back to mixed nuts. I mean, I threw it right at the defender. I had to get rid of it because they used the gopher power-up. But that's... Oh, Keisha's wide open. No, Keisha drops it. We could have put it away. I think that's the right move. I think if you go up by 9 there... I think if you go up by 9, it's a 2-score game. I think that's the right call. But Keisha just dropped it, unfortunately. Everyone's falling down. Oh, no. All right, we got him down. 24 seconds to go. They do have a power-up, though, so that is definitely something to look out for. They could easily tie this game up. Or they could go for the win.
Looking for the open receiver.
Oh, fumble again, and Keisha's got it. Jimmy, back-to-back fumbles, started this game as the GOAT for them. But now he's the GOAT in terms of he's the scapegoat. Back-to-back fumbles for Jimmy. All right, we got Reese. Yep, all right, we'll take our yards there. 15 seconds left. Just got to run down this clock.
That's some good football there, I tells you.
Come away with the dub. Big dub here if we're able to hold on. Up top to Kenny. That's just a perfect throw. A perfect throw. And Kenny Kawaguchi, touchdown. That's going to be the dagger. Second touchdown of the game for Kenny Kawaguchi. And the Armadillos here are going to remain undefeated. They're going to take down the Cardinals here at home in the snow. We had to overcome some adversity with the new playbook, the snow, everyone falling down, but honestly, overall, a really solid second half, and we are going to improve our record to 9-0.
Going to be kicking off. Hans waiting for the kick.
Wasn't the prettiest game by any means, and honestly, those 2 fumbles by Jimmy were the deciding factor in this one. I think without those 2 fumbles from Jimmy, I think the Cardinals might honestly win this game. But unfortunately, unfortunately for the Cardinals, those 2 fumbles lost them the game.
There ain't no more. The Armadillos win, 28-14.
A win is a win is a win.
For Chuck Downfield, I'm Sunny Day. Until next time, keep your cleats laced. Good night, folks.
All right, 28-14 victory here for the Armadillos. We did get 248 yards. And honestly, the crazy stat of this game, 0 turnovers. That is fascinating. I think that's the big reason we won this game. We dominated time possession. No turnovers, and they had 5 turnovers. So they could not hold on to the ball. Jimmy with those 2 big fumbles in the fourth quarter. And we take it, 28-14, stay undefeated. Taking a look around the league, see here. The Panthers lost, the Niners lost, and the Falcons lost. So everyone in our division lost. We are getting very close to clinching the division title. 30 touchdowns for Billie Jean so far this year. She's actually up to 33. So good. Kudos for her. And yeah, we are 9-0 now. So yeah, we are a couple of wins away now from clinching the Front Yard West. Next game, we got the Broncos. So the Broncos, they are 6-3, so another pretty solid record. Billie Jean completion percentage, I think it came down a little bit to 57. But again, she's so close. I mean, she's only 3 points below third place. So it's pretty solid. And touchdown-wise, 33 touchdowns, leading the league by quite a bit. And that's a really good ratio. 33-9, I'll take that. I will take that for sure. She's up by like 800 yards in passing yards. Receptions, Reese and Kenny, pretty even. They're both over 1,000 yards, which I imagine, yes, leading the league. Touchdown-wise, also leading the league. So we have the two top receivers in the BFL right now. Rushing yards has come down a lot. We just can't really get the ground game going in these last couple games, but Keisha is still leading in rushing touchdowns, so that's nice. Reese Worthington has had a fumble problem lately. Gonna have to hopefully clean that up. Angela, 5 field goals. Is that the most in the league? Yep. Nope. 4 field goals. Ricky Johnson has 5, leading the league. Kick returns, not interested in that. Tackles for loss, Dimitri, not up there. Sacks, nope. Interceptions, we still have the top 4 in the league in terms of interceptions. And fumble recovered, I don't know how many of those fumble recoveries are his own, but still not a bad stats here. And we'll take a look quickly at the game stats from the last one. So Billie Jean, only 50%, 10 of 20, but no interceptions and 4 touchdowns. I think we take that. And receiving-wise, pretty balanced all around between Reese, Kenny, and Keisha. So that is going to do it for this one. So again, let me know what you guys think about the playbook. If you guys want me to change up the plays again, there's enough plays where I can keep changing the playbook from game to game if you guys want. But I do think that I do agree that the gameplay was getting a little bit stale, running the same plays over and over. So I figured, why not? Let's revamp the playbook, get some new plays in there, and see what happens. But it did make the game a little bit more interesting. At least, we were down in the third quarter there. The game was up for grabs for a little bit until those Jimmy fumbles. But other than that, I'm down for whatever to keep this series entertaining. We are obviously past the halfway point, but next game will be week number 10 against the Broncos. See if we can stay undefeated. But that's going to do it for this one. So once again, thank you all for watching. Till next time, catch you later.